Today, we are taking the cheapest flight out the country.
Recently, we were planning on taking a trip to Edinburgh, and when we looked at the different ways we could get there, we realised that train prices are ridiculous, as it was an eye-watering £213 return each. And that got us thinking,
Could we have an entire mini break in Europe for the same price as a return train ticket to Edinburgh?
So we hopped online, booked the cheapest flights we could, and headed to the airport.
Do you function on 2 hours sleep normally?
it's actually a bit more than I like to get usually. The first downside I'm seeing to cheapest flight, they're at the silliest times.
And what appears to be the busiest times. The cheapest flight out the country. Where are we going?
I can say though, it is ridiculously cheap. It is shockingly cheap actually. I live just on the outskirts of like the M25, don't I?
Yeah.
It costs me a good portion more just to go into London than the flight that we're getting this morning. When you said where we're going, that's the first time I've ever heard that word, so that's cool.
Right, let's go find our plane.
I've never been at an airport and gone through the gate as quickly as that. Yeah. The level of access I feel like I have right now, I feel like they're expecting me to fly this thing. I'm gonna have to swap seats, my TV's broken.
So, how much did this flight cost us? This flight out Stansted cost us a whopping £15 each. So what does £15 actually get you? Well, not a lot. A seatbelt, a table, the window blinds. That is it. The seat, I guess. But I can buy more things if I want. Lucky me. I genuinely think this is the quietest flight I've ever been on. Just went to the toilet and I reckon there's probably 20 people on this flight. I, however, am going to utilise this bench.
The contrast between Stansted Airport and where we are now is day and night. In Stansted, you had hordes of people literally fighting each other over a seat in a Wetherspoons.
The passport control man was just having a chat with me.
Yeah.
So, this is so lovely, it's so quiet.
It's really chill. Like, I think
nice.
I actually needed this.
Also, we see you in the comments talking about our budget. We thought, hey, let's open the purse strings a little. Let's spend £15 on a flight.
That's 15 times more than the budget we had for the last video, guys. Yeah. There's some real smarty pants out there, which will definitely have clocked where we are straight away. But the good news is that the airport is like 1.5 miles, which means we can save a little bit of money by just walking, walking to the city.
You can see it. That's the town.
But fate has brought us here.
Yeah.
And by fate, I mean the internet showing us the cheapest flight. Where are we, Eve?
We're in Billund.
Billund.
Which is in
Denmark. We have no idea what Billund has to offer, but we are going to find that out. The only thing that we do know, which is pretty huge, Billund is the home of Lego.
The greatest toy ever.
What?
What's better?
PlayStation 2. So I'm going to have to cut that out. Do you know what? Maybe you have got me there.
Yeah, but that is all we know about Billund.
So we're going to explore what Billund has to offer. We're going to do it all under budget. Do you know what was weird? When we arrived, there was no one in arrivals, but then when we went past the departures, packed. No, everyone can't wait to get out of Billund. Our first Danish order of the day was to feed our resident pastry muncher.
You have no idea what this guy is for a Danish.
Pastries of any kind.
Like, actually, realistically, you must be 4% pastry.
What's the rest of me?
You have to bleep that. When do we start getting into the town?
I think we're in the town.
What? What do you mean?
There's obviously a couple other bits to it, but I think it's like this kind of vibe.
What vibe? It's the most peaceful place I've ever been.
Before we carry on, we want to thank this week's sponsor, Manscaped.com. Do you have a beard on your face? Well, Manscaped might just be for you. Manscaped is trusted by more than 10 million men around the world for their trimmers and hygiene and shower formulations. And now, Manscaped is introducing the Beard Hedger Pro Kit. The Beard Hedger has over 20 hair cutting lengths, which can be chosen with their zoom wheel. You can literally dial in the perfect beard. And there is only one guard, so you don't have to worry about losing a load of attachments. The trimmer also features a powerful 7,200 RPM motor with titanium coated T-blades that cut your hair with a single stroke, and it's also waterproof to allow for wet and dry usage and easy cleaning. And you can grow the perfect beard with Manscaped's beard oil, style it with the beard balm, cleanse it with the beard shampoo, and pamper it with the beard conditioner. With the Beard Hedger Pro Kit, you also get a free accessory pack that comes with beard comb, beard brush, and beard scissors. Beard not included. So go to manscaped.com today and get 20% off plus free international shipping when you use the promo code ALLTHEGEAR at checkout. Thanks Manscaped, back to the video. Billund, when it's out of holiday season, really was one of the quietest places we've been. Everywhere we turned, there wasn't a moving car or person in sight. Seriously, where the is everyone?
But while it was quiet, this peacefulness was exactly what we needed after our recent excursions, and we were able to see the quirkiness the town had to offer, including random slides off footbridges, a teddy bear museum that cost over £20,
Hot bear balloon.
Lego absolutely everywhere, and the local holiday centre, which is where the majority of the town's population seemed to be.
I've never been to a strange new place and felt more safe.
Yeah, 100%. I felt safe in Iceland, but then I had the danger of the landscape and the weather there.
Feel so safe. And this is a good example. That's just someone's bike outside a shop. No chain, no nothing. Right, in London, that'd be gone.
Yeah.
That'd be gone instantly. Then again though, you would need someone actually around here to nick it. After our morning of exploring what seemed to be the entire town, we stopped for lunch and to try a local delicacy. That green is delicious. And this red sauce, pray tell.
A ketchup.
You've got a glass of brown.
Didn't realise this was Danish. Twice as good as candy up. You, Bull?
Oh God, that was such a violation. Touching sausage tips from you has just sent me west.
Oh, that's a delicious sausage. What's happened here is that two grown men have gone to a town very much designed for families and their young children.
Yeah, and people that work for Lego.
One of the dead giveaway is the amount of games integrated into just public footpaths. The other thing that, as well is sort of like giving it away is the fact that you cannot look anywhere without being reminded that Lego's from here.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it requires further investigation. Right, so now we have booked the cheapest accommodation.
This was £59, the cheapest accommodation we could find.
I think that's pretty good.
Not bad. Oh, it's quite pleasant.
Wow, that's a really big double for me. Show me about your cot.
Let's just both go to the cot.
This is fully what I expected from the cheapest accommodation here. Clean, tidy, efficient, very much like the entire town.
A little single, a double, 2 lamps.
As many as 2?
Yeah. A table with a bucket.
Little hot plate.
Microwave.
Toilet shower combo.
Home sweet home.
After a quick rest in the room, we headed back out as we had devised a cunning travel plan.
One of the great things about Billund is just the proximity. Everything is. Everywhere's not worth getting a taxi, but everywhere's just slightly on the edge of, well, we're going to be doing a lot of walking. We just had a look, it's the middle of the afternoon and we've already done 18 kilometres. So we thought, should we just try and ease the pain slightly? Yeah. Not that it's painful, but you know what I mean.
No, we need a sensible, low-cost solution.
So we've been on Facebook Marketplace and Scooter McGavin, The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh my word, what have you done?
100 Danish kroner, so this is about £11 for both of them. £5 each. Purple?
Yes, please.
Money well spent. We're rocketing around now.
Ethan, when you saw these on Facebook, did you not notice that they were actually children's scooters?
Well, the only issue was they were the only ones. I did try looking for skateboards. None.
Can't keep you off a scooter, mate. And now he's got me involved.
Scooter life, Jack. What do you think?
I'll be honest, so much quicker. It's just you look like an utter bellend.
Should we go get a drink?
What, to celebrate?
Yeah.
I'll meet you there. Leave them here. Test our theory of how safe it is here.
Yeah. That one's hit the bank account. £34 for 2 drinks.
God, it's like being in London.
Nearly 2 pints, so it's only like an £8.50 pint.
Oh my word, this was more expensive than our plane tickets. These is a flight out here. How crazy is that? So we are learning that, although the flight here was very cheap. Food, not so cheap.
Yeah, you pay for the amenities and the food and stuff, but you do that wherever you go.
Everything's really safe, everything's really clean, everything's really nice, everyone speaks English.
Impeccable
It's like impeccable English,
Yeah.
way better than we speak English. I think though, finish these.
Get another one.
Yeah, and then after that, probably head back downstairs and get a third. Blow half the budget on 6 beers.
Imagine if we lost this challenge because of these beers.
It's very likely. After sipping down a couple of cold ones, we headed downstairs to the restaurant to splash out on a very good dinner before heading back outside to see if anyone had stolen our scooters.
Are they there?
Oh, God. Damn it, someone's left them. I was really hoping someone would nick these.
Right, back to the room.
Come on, Ethan, I've got no idea where I'm going. With our cheap transport unfortunately still there, and us having to continue to endure the embarrassment of riding children's scooters, we scooted back to our room, got a good night's sleep, and woke up bright and early to see what Billund had to offer, but not before the pastry monster got his fill. Oh, another pastry, eh? Shock for the pastry fiend. You're sat in the exact same place, having almost the exact same pastry.
Go for a different one.
You are such a for a pastry, aren't you?
I just love pastries so much. Oh, it's cinnamon.
Is it?
Ooh.
Oh, I might have to get one of them. I might have to be a for a pastry.
We don't have long though, we've got somewhere to be.
Oh, thank God our scooters are still here. I'd have been devastated if they're gone. Why are we on these, man? This is ridiculous.
Seeing as we were in the birthplace of Lego, it would have been rude of us to not do at least one Lego related activity. So we headed to the Lego house, where we bumped into our new mate Jacob, who kindly gave us a mini tour on his lunch break. Notable features include an enormous Lego tree that is made up of 6 million bricks and weighs 20 tons. One of the machines that makes the blocks.
So is there a machine like this for every brick?
Every single different element with different colours and stuff like that.
How is there enough space on planet Earth for each?
You should see the size of the factories.
Oh, really?
They're huge, yeah.
Artworks created entirely from Lego. When I try and just make something in Lego, it just turns out to be
A brick.
Yeah.
One brick worm. Yeah.
Huge mind-boggling Lego scenes with enough detail to make your brain melt,
So Lego has teams of people which their job is to build Lego.
Yes, yeah.
and a whole host of activities and sections where you can build Lego, including your own minifigures.
I'd be trapped there trying to make my own figure for hours, just looking for the right pair of legs. God, story of my life.
Finally, we headed down to the Lego basement.
All the cables and safety mechanisms for these lifts, all built of Lego.
I feel like I might be contractually obliged to tell you that's not true.
Where they keep archives of the earliest Lego, as well as an entire back catalogue of every single Lego set ever created.
But these are the moulds that they actually use to produce the Lego bricks. Wow. These are retired ones, obviously. One of the ways to protect like the trademark or IP. Originally, whenever they build a new factory or a new office, they embed a few of these into the foundations of the building.
What?
Partly just as a nice thing, but also partly to protect somebody getting a hold of these. Because these are very, very valuable.
We'll start burying all of our videos. Is that Carmen Gear?
Who cares?
I care a lot, alright?
There's no Subaru, so I don't care.
Oh, you Subaru guy?
Yeah. 07 Impreza.
Alright, we better go.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it made of Lego?
It would probably be somehow cheaper. So this is a copy of the original patent for the bricks, meaning that nobody else can copy those specific ways of producing plastic building blocks.
That's quite important then.
Yeah, ridiculously important, yeah.
I had that exact one.
You had
I had that exact model.
No,
yeah. But I think it's worth coming to Billund just for this.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Move on.
Pastry?
God, another one, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
After Lego overload, we headed to the restaurant, where we came across one of the strangest dining experiences we'd ever had.
So you've got to build your lunch out of bricks?
I have to build my lunch. Why am I... This isn't a menu, these are instructions. Lego aren't merely content with entertaining you, they also want to feed you bricks. Hey, what? What is this? Okay, right, so it's all very simple. This is an order. This is a food order. Of course it is.
What have you got there? Clearly
I don't remember.
I've just built this shape. I now post my Lego bricks into this hole.
Yeah. Insert tray with your next order. Okay.
Oh, really? You're going for that?
Yeah.
You sure? Is that what you're having?
Yeah.
Is that what you're eating?
I'm starving.
Are you going to manage all that? Post it into the TV. God, yeah. It's driven me to drink as well, that whole experience. This is normal. This is really normal. Cheers, boss. This is the weirdest dining experience I've ever, and I've been to Japan. And then just eating lunch out of a Lego brick. I don't know about you, but I don't actually think this was cooked by little Lego people. Also, Ethan messed up his own order. What he wanted to order was this, but instead he got this. Can you imagine going up to that robot? I'd be like, no, I ordered this, but you given me this. This is decent though, this is actually a highlight. We're going out on a highlight.
After a surprisingly good Lego lunch, we headed back to the airport, but not before the pastry goblin insisted on getting more pastries and stopping off at a charity shop to donate our scooters. And with that, our time in Billund was almost over. And totalling our costs for our Danish mini break, we came to a grand total of £394.61. A handsome 31 quid under the cost of both of us taking the train to Edinburgh. However, there was the issue of the cost of the return flight home. Yeah, a ticket here was £15. We were looking into it, and if you come on a weekday, like Monday to Thursday, then it roughly is about the same as getting here. But if you leave on a Friday, then it costs a whopping 130 each. We're gonna leave it up to you to decide whether we were really clever and did this so that we leave on a Thursday, or whether we were complete idiots and left on a Friday. So no one really knows.
We'll never know.
We'll never know, and we'll never tell. This is out of season, obviously. It's like end of summer. When it's like prime summer season here, apparently it's heaving. Apparently everyone that's ever heard of Lego comes here. But overall, very clean. Very safe, it's very hard to get a scooter you don't want stolen. Everyone in customer service is just delightful to deal with.
If you've got kids or you love Lego, this is the place to come.
Guys, hope you've enjoyed this video. Click here to subscribe. More videos down there. Visit Billund.
Lego!